The following contest is a Royal Rumble match. Now the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start at the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations will occur when a superstar is thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last man in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will advance to the main event at WrestleMania.
And here he comes, folks, Kane.
When Kane comes to the ring, you can feel his thirst for destruction. This guy's a stud. I don't see many losses in his future.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, The Rock.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
Talking to him earlier today, I can tell you that he's motivated to be remembered as one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots.
Who doesn't have that as a goal?
Displaying a wide range of offense here. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Guys, I want to discuss The Rock for a moment.
The People's Champion is getting this WWE Universe behind him. It's almost time for the next competitor.
The Undertaker has the ability to end a match at any time.
The figure of Kane is intimidating beyond words. The 7-foot monster is a combination of your worst nightmares and your harshest realities in one unstoppable force of destruction. The big red monster will stop at nothing to make sure an opponent has lasting damage from a match with him, so you can never forget the name, Kane.
You know, Michael, your description of Kane may have been the most accurate broadcasting you've ever done. And that includes your days covering Operation Desert Storm. This man is known as the devil's favorite demon. I think that's all anyone needs to know.
Here's the moment he's been waiting for.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if he was among the last few in there, Cole.
He's taking some offense. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars. Well, we're on the same page with this one. The trail of broken and battered bodies that Kane has left during his time in WWE is just unreal. The damage, the pain, the psychological and physical anguish Kane has inflicted on other human beings is outright sadistic.
sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena.
I don't think there's a superstar with more focus than Edge. He looks like a hawk hunting a field mouse here. Just think about all of the people that Kane has made suffer. I mean, superstars, announcers, executives. The big red monster doesn't care who it is. If he decides it's your time, then you will be greeted by him. Make no mistake about it. When Kane comes after you, you will need all the help you can get, and then some.
Avoids the impact there.
Oh, I think this man means business. Expanding the repertoire with that move.
Kane going to work now.
Time for another superstar to join the match.
I wouldn't be in any hurry to get down to that ring. It's not a race, you know. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
And he lights up his chest with a chop.
And a knee delivers. Edge gathering attention in a hurry. And Kane manages to reverse out of that one.
What? He's still not through?
I don't think so. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
You know, if there's something I know about Kane from broadcasting so many of his matches, it's that it takes a lot of extra work to inflict punishment on Kane. I mean, he's an absolute monster who just refuses to die. Kind of appropriate for a guy from the depths of the underworld, I suppose. The dead man's gone!
He's going to end this Royal Rumble right now. He'll move with this jump.
Kane scores with it.
I think that's, yes, it's an elimination.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Oh, just look at him, Cole. Just look at that evil, sadistic face. All Kane is trying to do is spread hatred wherever he goes. There's no humanity in that creature. Oh, the offense of The Rock is working well right now. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Rusev's going to...
Man, there's no getting up from that. Oh, gosh. He must find a way to collect himself after that.
The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Look at the back of my arm, Cole. Look at the goosebumps. I love this.
Here comes. He's been eliminated.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
And there's the reversal.
How are you meant to defend against moves that quick?
That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it. Look at this head tap.
Incredible. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Reversal.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He combines speed, agility, balance, and force, all in one move.
Let's face it, this guy has it all. Oh, that didn't take long. That's it. He's out.
Goldberg is eliminated.
Oh, man, nobody saw that coming.
Nice reversal.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back, and I love it.
Look at Finn Balor here. Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on! Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's got a mean streak. It's Sting! Sting is here! And it looks like he's ready to fight!
The face is absorbing a lot of punishment right now. It might be a good idea to get those arms up.
Yep, there's the reversal by Finn Balor.
And it's The Rock with the reversal.
What a backdrop! Achieved the title of the world's strongest man, you'd think Mark Henry would smile more often. The Rock turns it around. Sting with a great up. Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match. Oh, what a headbutt, Cole. He really connected with that one. That's got to be it. He was able to reverse that. Able to reverse and get out of that.
His midsection taking a lot of damage here. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
Repeat, repeat.
He just didn't have enough left to hang on.
Oh, check that out. We were first here this evening.
That was awesome.
Now Randy Orton's charging to the ring.
Oh, boy. I wouldn't trust the Viper here.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
I like what I'm seeing here from Randy Orton. Displaying a wide range of offense here. And here's the champ, John Cena.
You can't see me, but I think you're about to feel this. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Oh, the world's strongest man.
Look at the big headbutt. Oh, God. I don't even want to see what's next. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Cena with a textbook counter.
Yeah, you know,
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this. That's it for Sting on this night.
And you can read the disappointment on the Stinger's face.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
Looks like Mark Henry's starting to weaken here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
There's a lot of truth in that statement. It's spine out of pine. It is so hard to stop that kind of strength.
Man, that got him good. He landed a perfect perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Wow, Triple H timed that perfectly.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
The five-knuckle shuffle. If he can't regroup soon, this won't end well. Hey now! Oh boy, the stomps are starting. The question is, will the stomps ever stop? Stop and hold.
And there he goes. This one's over for him.
And he reversed it. Good move there.
Gosh, did you see his head? Narrowly avoids the attack there.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
Great offense by John Cena.
Wow, cannot believe Randy Orton got out of that one.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
Yes, he's taking some punishment here.
Man, I didn't expect this, but the assault on Mark Henry seems to have left him disoriented here.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen the world's strongest man in this condition.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
The momentum has definitely swung away from Triple H's favor. Randy Orton's got to be hurt after that.
No kidding. I don't know how Orton's not laid out after that kind of punishment. Randy Orton won't be able to withstand any more of this for much longer.
I don't know if he can take much more punishment here in this 30-man match.
And at this point, his opponent definitely has that finisher well scouted. Going for it a third time might be a mistake.
But guys, he's hit his finisher twice already. Once more might just do the trick for him.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
Mark Henry is going to have to act quickly, I think, here, folks. I don't know if he can take much more punishment here in this 30-man match.
I expected a lot more from him here tonight.
That's a good point. And he's already gone to his finisher twice with limited success. Does he go back to the well again?
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
And it's Roman Reigns able to break free.
Oh, I think this man means business. Uh-oh.
Perhaps Roman Reigns has this match won now, people.
Oh, look at this.
Triple H setting it up.
What an insane move by Triple H.
Man, look at this. This is Mark Henry we're talking about here.
What a shot. And those ribs may be hurt. Here comes Sheamus.
Wow. Cannot believe Roman Reigns.
And Orton comes up short.
You know, that's very unlike Randy Orton, Cole. Sheamus shows us some clever offense here.
Man, oh man.
Look out below! He's pulling out all the stops tonight. see the game played like that very often.
He's not looking like himself here. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
But it's important to note this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
I think that's, yes, it's an elimination.
This could be big.
And the offensive display by Seth Rollins.
Time for another competitor to enter the fray.
Whoa, look. This guy means business, Michael.
Oh, Mark Henry just got leveled.
We might be looking at a broken nose here. Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now.
Finishing maneuver, and that puts an end to this night.
Sheamus has been eliminated.
He's been eliminated. Seth Rollins knows how to polish off an opponent.
Missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Here comes Steve Austin.
And I don't think he's coming down here to share a beer with anybody. Mark Henry, no problem getting out of that one.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. Here's another competitor.
And look at him, Michael. He looks determined to win this match.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. Hey, targeting the head.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
The quick reversal there by Mark Henry.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
What? I don't believe it. He's been eliminated. Oh, man.
Whoa, here comes Andre the Giant.
Oh, I sure hope they reinforce the ring tonight.
First time for everything, I guess. That shot was perfect. If you get hit with a lot more of those, getting nailed once turns into a full-scale beating. Oh, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new. Steve Austin doing a great job of turning that around.
That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it.
Booker T making his way to the ring.
Yeah, and it looks like Booker's on a mission.
Oh, did you see the head whip back? He's inflicting some serious pain here. Austin not in a good place right now. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
Well, if he can't bounce back from this, then maybe he's not as tough as I thought he was.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it could get at this point.
Look out. He's got his sights set on that neck region.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people pick to win this thing. Baron Corbin.
Mark Henry's been eliminated.
That's weird. People I talked to earlier today saw Mark Henry as the odds-on favorite here. This is an absolute shock.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff. On the offensive here.
Look at all this. All this attention and energy is now focused on that arm.
Yeah, he's got tunnel vision. Oh, man, I think he needs to regroup after that.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
Right, he's going to end this Royal Rumble right now.
Oh, my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match!
That move should do it. I mean, this should have been over a while ago. Come on, ref.
Yeah, this should be over.
He's taking damage to the back of the head that render most men completely immobile.
And he may be immobile after much more of this abuse.
Looking a bit uneasy here. He's going to have to cut off his opponent's offense quickly.
That's true. And after already using his finisher once, he's probably wondering what he has to do to win this thing.
Well, it's hard to argue that. But I'd say this one could go either way.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
And here comes submission specialist Daniel Bryan.
Booker T shows us some clever offense here.
Oh my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Looks like his shoulder has a giant target on it.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Slam down hard.
I don't know how much more damage he can take.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark.
I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on. Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
Daniel Bryan going to work now.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
He was one step ahead on that one.
How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it. He gets out of trouble there.
I don't know how much more damage he can take.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
He looks absolutely exhausted. This might be the beginning of the end for him. Oh my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Oh, man, what a move.
The apron chokes.
There he goes. This one's over for him.
Booker T gets out of that one. Nice move. The quick reversal there by Baron Corbin. Just look at this. You can see the results from that move.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This has been brutal.
Brutal and very, very painful for these guys.
He's stumbling some now. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
Well, these guys have been so tightly matched up until now, but this might be where that finally starts to change.
You know, I don't think anyone is out of this one. Regroup and attack is what I say. Every time he has to do
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
The Wyatt family black sheep makes his way to the ring.
This could be the eventual winner right here.
And what a reversal from Baron Corbin.
Look at this.
Say goodnight. He's going to finish this Royal Rumble right here.
Oh my gosh, he's been eliminated from the match.
Twice as nice.
And this match is over for that superstar.
I'm glad I'm not a betting man, because after something like this, I'd be flat broke. Andre's been eliminated.
And here comes Brock Lesnar.
Man, this guy can change the complexion of this match in an instant.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. He's on the defensive here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
Well said, John, and now's the time for one of these guys to take hold of this match.
Oh, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight. He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact win.
Jericho making his way to the ring.
Uh-oh, I wouldn't want to be in the ring right now, that's for sure.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. He's in full-on attack mode now. And a ferocious blow.
That's the showstopper.
Uh-oh, there's the finisher. This might be over, and I mean over. Oh, no! Watch out!
Yeah, fresh superstar has just entered the match. A huge advantage for the newcomer.
A huge advantage indeed, considering the guys in the ring have been going at it for quite some time now.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempt at offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Jericho struggling a bit. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
But it's important to note this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
Samoa Joe.
Hey, from the top rope, Chris Jericho showing signs of life.
That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle.
Trying to humiliate your opponent. There's no place for that here.
Brock Lesnar starting to teeter. And you can't help but wonder how much more of this 30-man match he can withstand.
Hey, it's the WWE. It's not ballet. We knew this was going to be a battle, and that's exactly what we're witnessing.
Well, he can't be meek. Meek? Yeah, meek if he wants to come out on top in this one. We're going to need to see some of that aggression that he's become known for. Look at this. Somehow he's still going.
It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
You know, given how many times he's gone to his finisher, you'd think he'd be in better shape right here.
And he's got to know full well that he can't let his opponent build any more from this momentum he's on.
He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. get the blood flowing back in your body, and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be.
This match is so physical. Just look at the leg. It's got to be injured. I mean, he can't even stand on it to fight.
No kidding. This is bad. Real bad.
He's starting to stumble here. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
Jericho's out. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
Just toying with the competition a little. Expanding the repertoire with that move.
And here's some more trash talking.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And there's an elimination.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
He's on his heels. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
But the bottom line remains that he seems to be winning this match despite what we just saw.
You know, every now and then it's okay to break from the...
He just eliminated him with authority.
Look at this Braun Strowman. How strong is this guy? Oh, this guy caused trouble in here for sure. Every superstar should consider themselves warned.
Second time's a charm.
Braun Strowman putting it on him right now.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. And there's the face buster.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
It looks like his toughness is about to be tested.
Well said, John, and now is the time for one of these guys to take over this match.
AJ Styles making his way to the ring.
Here's my pick to win this thing.
Braun Strowman is going to have to revise his game plan because right now, the one he's using ain't working.
I'm telling you, Braun Strowman won't be able to withstand any more of this for much longer.
Oh, man, if he could just land his finisher once more, this match will look completely different. I promise you that.
Oh, man, I thought he had this thing won when he utilized his fit.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Oh! That's it. Jeez, he's got to get himself together here.
He just didn't have enough left to hang on.
And he reversed it. Good move there.
Strowman hits them out with a thunderous crash.
Oh, kidding. The big man is down. What can Samoa Joe do here to up the odds for success?
Beat him up. This match is definitely testing his mettle, guys.
And, Michael, this could be the opening he needs to pull ahead.
Sometimes you have to be bold and not be afraid to take risks, Michael. It appears now is one of those times.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
That's one less superstar to deal with.
Man, Cole, this is just great offense by Samoa Joe.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
Going to have to shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here and find a way to maintain the upper hand. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. He's on the defensive here.
It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
The truth is, though, he's still very much in control of this matchup.
Don't worry about him, John. He still looks to be winning this one. That's gotta hurt.
He's struggling a bit here, and you can't help. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Of course, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the first ever Royal Rumble winner back in January 1988. Take much more punishment here in this 30-man match.
Well said, Michael, but we've all seen him come back from worse beating in the past.
Well, he can't let this loss of momentum get out of control here. He needs to find a way to get back on the offense. Come on.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war.
Let's just hope Samoa Joe's stamina can hold up.
We've seen some very surprising Royal Rumble entrants in the past. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Well, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson is credited with creating the Royal Rumble match, which has gone on to become one of the most popular matches in WWE history. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're right about that, Cole. This has been an all-out war. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. I'm not so sure if he even knows where he is. AJ Styles' legs are looking weak right now. He could be on his way out of this one.
And Michael, given how evenly fought this has been up until now, this might be a pivotal point in this match.
Oh, wow. Who would have thought this match would be as evenly contested as it is?
Of course, Hacksaw Jim Duggan was the first ever Royal Rumble winner back in January 1988. Each and every one of these 30 superstars think they have what it takes to win this one. And that's the attitude you have to have. Otherwise, you're going to be in big trouble. This has been a war.
Oh, and he's been eliminated.
Did it. Now this has gone way past the point of insults and gone right to humiliation.
That's right. That was humiliating.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do.
I think that's instant elimination.
He did what he set out to do. AJ Styles walks away with the win.
To be the last one standing after such a grueling encounter is beyond amazing, Cole.
Folks, that match is why people say the Royal Rumble pay-per-view is a can't-miss event.